All right, what's up, guys? Listen, I'm going to let a few more people come on in, then we're going to jump right into it. All right, we got a few things to talk about, some recaps to talk about. Stay with me for a little while. All right, let's go. All right, all right, all right. What's up? What's up, guys? It's your girl Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel. If you are new here, I do start at the 2 minute mark. So if you're searching like, girl, where are you? I do start at the 2 minute mark just to give people time to come in, decide whether they want to stay for a little while, get comfortable, and look around a little bit. All right. So that's why I start at the 2 minute mark. But listen, when you come on in, it's so imperative that you guys do a few things, and that's hit the like button, turn your notification on so that you don't miss any updates from Shar. Okay. And make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. That is so important. I know sometimes we get comfortable and we be like, oh, shoot, I thought I was subscribed. So make sure your subscription is in effect. Okay. So we are back this morning with a K.Michelle news. K.Michelle has made some big announcements, honey, without saying, but saying. So we're going to talk about it, okay? Later, I'll come back with an update from the Tamar Braxton situation. We talked about that on yesterday. And again, we are still praying for her, hoping that she gets well soon, okay? It is a lot going on here on the internet. Let me see who's in the chat. Hey, Mama Beast, Elizabeth, I see y'all. That's right. Go ahead and continue to share the live so that people can know that I'm active over here and I can stay active in all the rhythm, okay? So apparently, K.Michelle has been saying for a while that she's been married. And one of the things I struggle with over there on Instagram is like, do I want to put this out or not? Right? I need to really trust my instinct sometimes, but I be like, I don't know. I ain't seen nobody else post about it. But I saw this a while ago with something that she posted, and she was talking about her stresses and things like that. And then this time she made it definitely bluntly, hey, I am married. Okay. So K.Michelle is married. Not only, sorry guys, not only is she married, baby, she is planning for a baby. I said, what? Girl, now how old is K.Michelle son? Because listen, I'm one of those people like, you can't make me go back. I'm not going to go back, okay? My baby just turned 16 And I ain't going back for nobody, right? But to each his own, right? That is the end of the bunch, right? My fiance's daughter is 15, she's 16. We good, okay? We ain't trying to do it like that. We trying to travel and enjoy the fruits of our labor and watch these kids do what they do, right? But to each his own. So that's her husband. He wants a baby. She gonna give it to him, okay? So we're going to go over what she had to say, and yeah, y'all, this is wild work, okay? This is wild work, but I am definitely here for it. The baby, honey, the baby. Now, I got the music playing. I know that it should be lower enough for you guys can still hear my loud mouth, okay? I do know that I do have it playing, but I have it playing just to get a little groove going, okay? Because I'm not going to be here long and get you guys settled and comfortable, okay? So K.Michelle went off the limb here, and let's go over what she had to say. I'll post it in my community tab so you guys can see it in real time as well, okay? She says, I'm not in my best space. I'm very, wait a minute, let me blow it up. I'm very difficulty when I record. I guess she meant difficult, but it says difficulty. Okay. She says, when I record, I'm overwhelmed with my career, being a mother, and the pressure of giving my husband, okay, a baby immediately. She ain't said we waiting 6 months. She ain't said we waiting 2 years. Immediately, okay? Giving my husband a baby immediately. Not only that, is about to release my soul, my album. Thank God my team knows me and has sheltered me. My music team understands my passion. I was this perfect down to the very last note. I deserve this. I love my team. I'm just like most, okay? The making of the outlaw, people don't under me, and I give 0 F's, okay? Now, she made a lot of errors in this, so y'all might think it's me, but it's definitely not. And again, I will post this in my community tab so you guys can see it in real time. One more time, the way I know how to read it according to what she wrote, okay? It says, I'm not in the best space. It's a difficulty, but I know she means difficult when I record. I'm overwhelmed with my career, being a mother, and the pressure of giving my husband a baby immediately. Not only that, and about to release my soul, my album. Thank God my team knows me and has sheltered me. My music team understands my passion. I was this perfect down to the very last note. I deserve this. I love my team. I'm just not like most. The making of an outlaw, people don't understand me, and I give 0 F's. Okay. Yeah. So y'all heard it from Shar. Okay. I don't know if this is first, but you definitely heard it from me. She is married. You hear me? Now, there's been talks also about her joining the cast of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I have some pros and cons to that, okay? K.Michelle, as we know her, is a person that don't give 0 F's, okay? She just said it out her own mouth. She can care less what anybody thinks or says about her. And I'm wondering, how would this work with her and Portia, okay? Because she is not going to let Portia get away with what Portia has been getting away with. And she's not going to let Portia gaslight the community of the housewives, okay? So I am definitely here for it. I just want to know how this is going to work because, you know, in a couple 1, 2, 3s, you said too much. K.Michelle be over the table getting it all done, okay? She ain't going to really move like a housewife unless she's changed. And we haven't seen her on the TV screen, at least not in this type of fashion, in a while. So I want to know what that is going to look like as well, okay? Now, there's a picture that came out, and the picture includes Malaysia, which I don't think is going to be a part of the show, but Malaysia is in the picture. You got Kelly Farrell, you got K.Michelle, and you got Portia, and they're all in this portrait together, and people are taking that and saying that at the time, it's because they are indeed filming. Now, I don't know if they're filming Bravo, Andy Cohen have not come out and confirmed this yet, but according to reports, it is saying that K.Michelle will be one of the new housewives for season 17 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. It will be a pro and con. She's going to call Portia out on her stuff, and anybody else at the table that think for a second that they could just run bologna and cheese through the air. She's like, it's not going to happen. And it's one of those things like, do you really want to jeopardize who you are and what you've worked so hard to come through for some housewives mess? Because they're going to play dirty, honey. You just got to be ready to play with them, okay? So that's another thing, your girl over here looking at and considering and all those things, okay? So according to this report, and this is from, who's this from? Grape Juice. Oh, no, I'm saying Grape Juice because that's what it is. But I think it's Juicy Grape, if I'm not mistaken, okay? And this is where the article comes. It says, K.Michelle joins the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Social media believes so, okay? It goes on to say, for weeks, there has been murmurs online about the possibility of her on board in season 17 of the Bravo hit. Actor Kenya Moore teased the show's recruitment of the singer previously from Love and Hip Hop, a billing that fits K.Michelle and the earnest, okay? It goes on and says, now with filming reportedly on the way, They Can't Raise a Man performer was spotted alongside Real Housewives of Atlanta veteran Portia Williams, season 16, newcomer Kelly Farrell at the event, and ATL. Coincidence or confirmation? Time will only tell. As of for us, and then they tell everything. They're here for K.Michelle being on the show. Okay? Snatching a peach won't hurt nobody. Okay? This is according to the reports. So, and listen, she could be very well a housewife soon, right? I thought housewives, and you guys can correct me I thought housewives meant you was going to be home and you already had the money. I don't know. I can't see K.Michelle sitting down for too long. But what do I know? Okay, maybe I have the wrong definition of a housewife. Y'all let me know what y'all think a housewife is. Because I see it, but then I don't see it. I also see it as being what she can use, but I also see it as hurting her, okay? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But for those of you who have missed it, K.Michelle have said on the post that she is married indeed to who we don't know. And she says that her husband is planning for a baby immediately, okay? So y'all let me know what you guys think of all of that. And I got to get out of here. Hey, Veronica, how are you, boo? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. So y'all let me know, okay? That's what she said. I didn't say it. I didn't make it up. This came out of her own mouth of what she is. But this is not the first post. And I just deleted the other post. I could have read that to you. But she's under a lot of pressure, too, because this is not her first post that she put up about being under the pressures of life, right? Under her, now she's a wife. She's a mother, to her other son as well. She's playing as siblings. I think she has siblings. I don't know. But I know she's a daughter to somebody. Let's make that clear, okay? So she has a lot of roles that she has to fulfill. And make sure she followed through with, you know what I mean? So I can understand that. And being on the road, that's a whole lot. Okay, so y'all let me know what you guys think about all of this. She is a wife now. Put some respect on her name. Mama B says, I'm just shocked. Child, she says, I got a husband. Okay, let's see if she's going to be running around there talking like Tisha, okay? She got a husband. And y'all need to really respect people's marriages, okay? Y'all need to really do that. I gotta go. I did get a chance to watch half of Loving Marriage Huntsville. So I'm trying to decide whether I should separate my review into parts or do I need to just all give it in once. But we'll talk about that when I come back and talk about Funky Dineva and the Tamar Braxton situation. I love your checkmates and there is nothing you can do about it. And remember, don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. Until next time, bye.